What's good, y'all? Welcome to this presentation. The topic is don't ask permission to be a masculine man. Now, I'm making this video because there was a time where I actually thought the right way to be was to be, nice and agreeable and politically correct and apologetic. And in regards to women, I thought that was true to them too. Like, if you want to get the woman, you got to be nice and you got to be pleasant and polite and basically apologize for who you really are, right? Apologize for your nature, which is to be a masculine man. And after having little to no success with women and also not reaching my potential in my early years, I was able to figure out that something was wrong, something was off, right? I wasn't sure what it was at the time, but now looking back, I can clearly see that I was not being a masculine man. It's very simple. And when I say a masculine man, I mean traits around this idea of being a masculine man. So being assertive, right? Knowing what you want and going for it. You know what I mean? Being proactive. So instead of being at effect of people and external events, you come from a place of cause, right? So if you want something, you go and make it happen. Right? You don't wait for it to happen. You don't hope it happens. You don't hope somebody else does it for you. You go and make it happen. That's masculine energy, right? Masculine energy makes shit happen. You move shit out the way. You break through shit or you figure out a way to go through it, but you don't give up or you see an obstacle and you say, oh shit, what do I do? Or you start downing yourself or you start blaming people, blaming circumstances. A masculine man is a bold man. He's a courageous man. He's a focused man. He's an action-oriented man. He's a man who challenges and accepts challenges, right? He challenges his old identity. He challenges the woman. He challenges other men. He challenges the current condition in his life, right? And he says, I can do better. Or I can win, or I can achieve this, or I can overcome this. He says, I can make change. I can create and design the reality that I want. This masculine energy is being shunted or inhibited by our environment, by other people, by women, right? Whether I don't know if some of them are doing it consciously, some of them are not. And it's just like this social construct that has been set up that kind of keeps men weak. We got to get out of that shit, man. Our ancestors, our men, the real men of our ancestors, they were not pussies, bro. They were not weak. They were not feminine. They were not... here's another thing. I used to think if you want to get women, you got to be cute. You got to be a pretty boy. I literally at one point was trying to be a pretty boy. That's how you know wrong information is being thrown around. What a guy, it's either you a pretty boy or you're not. You're not supposed to try to be cute. You're not supposed to try to be pretty. As a man, that's what women are supposed to do. They're supposed to try to be pretty. They're supposed to be cute. They're supposed to be feminine, all that shit. Where did this idea come from that a man is supposed to be a pretty boy, is supposed to be cute, and supposed to be nice and all this shit? What is that? Right? I just got to a point where I was like, bro, something ain't right here, bro. And I started getting into my masculine. I didn't know I was doing it at the time. I was just taking action. And I was just making shit happen. I started moving towards my goal. And I started to enjoy life. I started to enjoy the challenges, right? I mean, so I've been through some tough challenges, but I feel good when I'm in my masculine, when I'm going after shit and I'm going and making it happen. When I'm sitting back and hoping for shit and complaining and that ain't cool, bro. I destroyed that identity a long time ago, and it's never coming back because it doesn't do anything for you. Masculine energy is necessary to achieve your goals. Being a masculine man is necessary for you to achieve your potential. Masculine energy is essentially forward moving energy. It's you saying, there's something I want to create. There's a result I want to create and I'm going after it. And I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever gets in my way, we're going to have to fight. We're going to have to go at it, right? Because I'm not going to back down. It's not happening, right? Or I use my intelligence and figure out a way to go around or go through you. But but for sure, I'm not going to change my mind or start bending and cracking under pressure or give up, you know? I make mistakes, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm not perfect or whatever, but I keep going. I'll keep pushing forward. You fall down, you get back up. You get up, take a punch, you throw a punch, right? It's a fight. It's a battle. And that's the game of masculinity. That's how it's supposed to be. And you're not supposed to apologize for it. You're not supposed to say, oh, I'm sorry for being a man. I'm sorry for deciding what kind of life I want to live. I'm sorry for taking the actions I want to take. I'm sorry for saying what I want to say, doing what I want to do. What? What is that? Why are you sorry? For what reason? Why should a man be sorry for being a man? That makes no sense. But I literally remember in my past, like actually like inhibiting my communication and trying to fit in and trying to be pleasant and proper and like basically just be like a follower. And masculine energy, it's assertive, forward leading energy. It's energy that's going like this, bruh. And there's shit in the way and it moves, you know what I mean? It busts through the shit. It's aggressive energy. It's aggressive energy, but it's intelligent though. You're not gonna be crazy with it, you know, doing stupid shit, get yourself locked up. That ain't it. It's intelligent. There's a reason for what you do. There's a why, there's a purpose, there's a goal. And you take actions accordingly based on that goal. A man is a man. A man is supposed to be masculine. A man is supposed to embrace his masculinity. And it feels good to be masculine. It actually feels natural. It feels right. If you don't feel right as a man, check that. Check to see, am I in my masculine energy? Am I in that masculine energy? All it is, bruh, is assertive, forward-moving, penetrating, action-oriented, results-oriented, goal-oriented energy. It's moving forward. It's passionate energy. It's purposeful energy. It's not, oh, I hope things go good, or, man, another day, or, shit, man, I hope something changes soon. That's not masculine energy, bro. That's passive energy. That's weak energy. That's, ineffective energy. Masculine energy is forward. It's challenging energy. It's the energy of let's fight. Let's go to war, right? Because I know what I want. I know what I'm trying to do, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get it. It's faithful energy. It's having faith. It's actually being able to see the vision and see the future and believe that you can achieve it. One of the things I'm practicing is, knowing what my goal is, knowing what my vision is, and visualizing myself already there as if it's already happened. Because if I say it's already happened, then it's already happened. Because if I can see it, if I can believe it, that it can be manifested into reality. Now it's time for me to consistently take actions towards the goal, because I understand, once you understand how the world works, things get a lot more easier and it makes more sense. Like once you understand, literally you can create whatever's in your mind, but it takes time to create it. It's not going to happen overnight. The way how you can just visualize something and it happens right away, that's not how it will happen externally, right? Even if you have, if you want to go and buy something and you have the money to buy it, you can't just close your eyes and say, I have the money, let me have it. No, you actually have to go and give the money and then receive it. So it's still going to take time, even when you have the money. And so you see how the physical world works. You have to exchange in order to get something, right? So if there's a goal that you want to achieve, you have to exchange with the universe. You have to communicate to the universe and say, hey, this is the goal I want. Here's the energy I'm willing to put in towards that goal. And that's your actions, that's your thoughts, that's your beliefs, that's your way of being, that's your discipline, that's your habits, that's all those things. It's like you're having a conversation with the universe, like showing the universe, look at all this shit that I'm doing. Like, I want to achieve this goal. Look at the action, look at what I'm giving, right? That's literally it. You have to be willing to exchange with the universe, right? If you want something, what are you giving in exchange? If you want, if you have a friend and the friend has something you want, if you want to get it from him, the easiest way to get it from him is to give him something in exchange that is either of equal or better value. It's the same thing with the universe, but the way I go about it with the universe is I really want to achieve my goal. So I'm willing to go above and beyond in my actions. I'm willing to go above and beyond in my thinking, right? If my goal is I want to get a girlfriend, I'll literally set the goal I want to get 10 girlfriends. Why? Because if I set that goal, then, if I come up short, I'm pretty sure I'll get one girlfriend. Like, that's how I set goals, actually. If I have an income goal, I want to make $1 million, I set a goal for 10 million. If I want to lose a certain amount of weight, I double or triple that, whatever. If I want to put on a certain amount of weight, I double or triple that. If I want to have a certain condition in life, I triple that. If I want a certain house, I aim for a triple that house. Whatever, I double it, I triple it, whatever, quadruple, because I want the universe to be urgent in wanting to give me the reward, because he's like, man, this dude is doing everything in his power to get this thing. It's like you have to just let the universe know what you want, and let people know what you want, let the environment know what you want, and consistently do that. Consistently stay in your masculine energy. It's not a one-time thing. It's not one day you say, you know what, I'm gonna do my shit today and I'm gonna be on point and I'm gonna beast out, da-da-da. And then the next day you go to sleep, or the next day you don't wake up, or the next day, you know what I mean, you don't even remember your goal or whatever, right? It's like consistent action, right? Pay attention to nature and how nature is. Like, look at in my apartment, there's a squirrel. Every morning around the same time, this squirrel goes on the tree. And I learned from the squirrel. I learned the power of consistency, right? I already understood the power of it, but even just seeing the squirrel every single time around the same time he goes to the tree and gets the oaks, the whatever it is he wants off the tree. The acorns off of the tree. Right? That's nature. The sun comes up every single day without fail. Right? Paying attention to nature. You know what I mean? There's consistency in nature. You pay attention to nature, you will see this law of exchange, and you also see the importance of consistency. And so, as a man, that's part of being masculine. It's being able to exert energy in a purposeful way. Exert energy in a purposeful way, and consistently do that. Not just once, not just twice, over and over and over again. And that's why it's important for you to actually be doing what you really want to do. Because if it's something you don't want to do, you're not going to want to do it consistently. Like, the only reason, people go to 9 to 5s, they hate the 9 to 5, but they got bills to pay. So there's a purpose there, right? It's not the greatest purpose in the world, but you can see there is a purpose. Okay, my purpose is to pay my bills, right? Hey, if that's your purpose, that's your purpose. But me, personally, I'm going towards my potential. My potential is way greater than just paying my bills, right? Very aware of that. And the thing is, you can't really know your potential until you start moving towards it. Start going for that. Make that a goal. I want to hit my potential. I want to do my best. I want to be the best version of myself. Start moving towards that as a goal. And here's the thing, when you get in your masculine energy the right way, when I say the right way, what I mean is, you start putting this focused, proactive, assertive, this like leading energy out into the universe, moving towards a goal, moving towards results, moving towards your vision, your purpose, your passion. There's a certain energy that you will start to generate and start to exude and start to radiate. And it's an attractive energy because it's masculine energy, but its focus is disciplined and it's grounded. And if it's beneficial for others, meaning if you achieve your goal and you realize your vision or whatever, if it will benefit others, then the universe, the way I see it, and has been my experience, it's like the universe wants you to achieve that goal. If that goal will make the world better in the sense of it will raise other people's vibrations, allow others to feel positive emotions, right? Allow others to evolve and improve their quality of life, right? If it will create emotions of love, of peace, of joy, of fulfillment, of inspiration, of gratitude, if it will create these positive emotions, like the universe is like, yeah, here you go. Here's this resource. Here's this help. Here's this assistance. Here's this support. Because the universe wants this evolution to continue. It wants this growth to continue. It wants humanity to evolve, right? When you're doing negative shit, shit starts to collapse, you know? Shit start to get weird. Start to become unhappy and all that stuff because you're not going in the right path. When you go in the right direction, shit gets better, right? And you're gonna have the ups and downs. One thing I've learned though, I've learned how to reframe. So for me, it doesn't really feel like ups and downs. Like, yes, I do have my days where I'm maybe not as motivated as other days, but I just see that as, okay, today is not that great, but imagine how tomorrow's gonna be. I see it as, because I know that same emotion is not going to go into the next day, right? So maybe this low emotion is getting me ready for a big emotion. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I'll reframe it somehow because I can't be over here making excuses, right? I can't be over here, oh, I don't feel like it today, so I can't do shit. Nah, I ain't with that. So I'll reframe it. I'll just say, okay, motivation ain't there today. I'm going to rely on discipline today. I'm going to rely on my habits. I'm going to rely on my vision. I'm going to rely on how much I want to maintain this inspiring and motivational position for others. How much I want to be a role model, right? I'll find these other, like if the normal, usual motivation is not there, I'll find a different motivation. Or like I said, I'll rely on discipline, right? Whatever is necessary, because not getting the job done is not okay. Right? You have to create these standards in your life where it's like shit has to get done and no excuses. You have to eliminate all excuses from your life. That you want your life to get better, this is one of the best ways to do it, is just stop allowing excuses to be okay and start building these habits that will create the condition you want in life. And don't apologize. People are gonna try to, hey, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing, man? You should just get a job, or you should just just get a decent house and just chill out, man. You're doing too much, or bro, you really gonna do that business, bro? You really, like, so many people fail. Like, you gotta, it's too much competition, and all this like limiting conversation that people try to throw at you, and it's like, bruh, go and talk to somebody else, bruh. Go and tell somebody else that shit. I ain't with it, bruh. I know what I'm doing, right? The reason why it's so like ridiculous to me is because when you go after a goal, like a big goal, big vision, and it's beneficial to others, it's like, yo, do you get that if I achieve this goal, that it will actually help you? Because if I get in a better condition in life, I'll be better able to help and support you. So why are you telling me stupid shit to discourage me from doing my shit, right? Like, that's the thoughts that come in my head. Like, I usually don't even have time to really go into it, like explain myself, because to me that's energy. Everything is energy. So I'm gonna put the energy where it needs to be. So if somebody I know is gonna come with some dumb conversation, try to get me to apologize for what I'm doing, or turn around or deviate or, you know, flip into another route, you know, chase something up. Like, no, bruh. I'm locked in. I'm focused, bro. I have a goal. It's a long-term goal. I'm not one of them dudes that's trying to do an overnight success. I'm willing to put the work in, and that's just what it is, right? So that's that masculine energy that I'm talking about, bro. It's just going forward, being assertive, being proactive, knowing exactly what you want, leading, and being authentic, bro. Being the real you. Being the real you and amplify it. Make it literally exactly how you want it to be. If you have a certain way you see yourself, when you vision the best version of yourself, start being that version now. Don't wait until later. Later is not guaranteed. You don't know what's gonna happen later. You know what's happening now though. So you gotta do shit now. Make shit happen now. Because your life is now. All right? See you in the next video. Peace.